Hello my friends and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris and I'm the Batman statue collector, and here on this channel we do high-end statue collecting reviews, unboxings, and so much more. So if you would do me just a favor, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now look at what we have here today. This is our second in our prototype reviews from XM Studios. This is the Dawnbreaker from Dark Metal. This is a quarter scale statue. We recently reviewed Red Death, which is absolutely freaking insane. This is also a really good statue. Now this is green though. It's so green. Like, it is crazy. Everything's going on in this statue. The base is insane. It's crazy. There's so much going on. It is this crazy bat-like dragon. It's very, very cool. Obviously a construct where Bruce Wayne has taken over the powers of the Green Lantern in the Dark Multiverse. It is insane what is going on with this statue. Now, obviously, this is just one of many that we're going to be reviewing here on the channel for you guys. And of course, when all is said and done, I am going to show you them all together, which is going to absolutely be insane. I cannot wait. I'm tongue-tied. I'm so excited to share this with you. But anyway, I have a lot of thoughts and opinions on this. I want to show you all of the details. Now, again, I do want to warn you that this is the prototype. What you are going to be getting is this or better. I guarantee it. It's absolutely fantastic. Obviously, XM does a phenomenal job with these statues, and it is so cool to be able to see these in person. And I hope this helps you, maybe if you're worried about it or if you're not sure whether you should order or not. I want to give you peace of mind that this thing is absolutely incredible in hand. And if you are interested in ordering it, I will put the link down below in the description. Okay, so without further ado, let's review the Dawnbreaker quarter scale statue from XM Studios. All right, guys, let's dive right into this review. And again, the Dawnbreaker XM Studios quarter scale. This thing is really, really brilliantly green. It is insane. The base is crazy. We obviously have the extra bust torso that we'll talk about as well. But I just wanted to give you kind of a quick pan here, exactly what you're going to be getting. We'll start with the base like we always do and work our way up. Now this thing is insane. This construct, basically a giant bat-like dragon. There you can see the actual head. You can see the eyeball right there, the tongue coming out. Absolutely crazy. And then of course you have the wings. Again, dragon wings or bat wings. I'm not exactly sure. To me, it's more of like a bat, which is really cool. And obviously, again, that is reflective of the character itself. But look at the detail. Look at that. It is absolutely incredible. So brilliantly green. Obviously, this is all hand painted. You have the black undertones with the green on top, and the great weathering effect here. Really, really impressive. And then, of course, you have this other, I don't know if this is supposed to be a mouth or what, but it obviously has this great tongue sticking out of it again. It's just insane. Everything that is going on in this base. There's so much going on. It looks so just really awesomely painted. And it's kind of disgusting too. Like, it's really crazy how this looks. And it's just, again, it's got all these little talons and things sticking up from the wings on the back side. Again, you have all of these like eyeballs. It's crazy. Look at the back side. Again, really great texturing. And then that, of course, goes up into the separate key. Now, on this particular base, you have this keys in right here, and then this keys in right here up into the ring, which we'll look at here in just a second. But again, look at this thing. It is crazy. It is crazy, the detail. I mean, look at that. Just sick, right? And there's a lot of depth there too. I mean, you know, you could, it's just crazy looking. So anyway, the base is very cool. Obviously, it adds a lot of dynamic nature to this, a lot of storytelling elements, obviously, but we'll get to the actual statue. Sorry, I just see a little styrofoam there. Let me get that off there for you guys. Again, just like Red Death, which is back there, you know, brilliant colors, really shiny, kind of automotive, but look at the weathering. Look at that. The detail is really quite stunning. Obviously, great sculpt. And then that goes into more of a matte black color, which is great, but there is a lot of detail there as well, as you can see, up into the, I guess you could call that a codpiece. Again, that great kind of that green automotive paint, real shiny, into the detail on the legs, and then again into that other boot, which again does key in right there. It does key in just one place, and it braces itself right there on the back on the base itself, but it does have just the one key. Very, very strong, obviously. There again, you can see great detail. Again, I got a little bit more styrofoam balls there. Let me get that out of the way for you guys. Again, just really nice. So you can really just capture that shine as it goes by the camera. Really, really nice. Again, really nice weathering. The back side, you can see the back side of the boot there going up into the glutes. Again, it's fully sculpted, but you notice the pull there. Again, that's very, very well sculpted. Very, very nice. Great detail. Obviously, it's got some black, a little bit of blue in there. It looks black to the naked eye, but on camera you can see it's not just one color. It's really well done. Then, of course, on the front side, we have the belt itself. Actually, I thought that was going to be a magnet. It almost looks like a magnet on the front. It's got that great belt detail, silver effects going into the chest itself. Again, that great shiny green color. You have all of the different elements of Bruce Wayne here as Green Lantern. Again, nice weathering effect there. You can see the gray, the silver off the sides, the dents, the weathering, and that does go into the back of the belt, which you can see right there. Looks great as well. Obviously going up into the detail on the shoulder pads, I guess you could say. Again, really amazing detail. Just looks great. And that, of course, continues that matte black with the striping detail into the, again, that really amazing green color there. Just looks great. And then, of course, that chest emblem there as well, the Green Lantern. Let me come up a little higher for you guys here so you can see that detail. Really impressive. You got the bat emblem there, which is awesome. And then you got the other hand, which looks great. And that does key in right here. There's a hole where it keys in with the ring that goes up and around and then down into the wings themselves. So it does look like one big piece, which is cool. Let me show you. This is the first of the two portraits right there, which is great. This is not my favorite of the portraits on this particular metal line, but it does reflect the character really nicely. Pretty gnarly. Let me show you again the backside. Sorry guys, I still have some styrofoam there. I thought I got it all off. There was so much of it. There we have the backside, which looks great. These key into there, which is awesome. All one nice piece. Again, a really great portrait. Again, very gnarly. For sure. And then again, it has that great hand grip look. There are no other swap outs other than the portraits. And speaking of the portraits, let me come down here again and show you the extra busts that you're going to get. Now these busts are swappable, so you can basically you take off the whole shoulder here and the head, and then you can swap those out for the others. So obviously you have a great, that same color green, really great. And again, it just looks great as a proximity. So again, there's the statue, there's the bust and the statue together. Again, it looks really great. And there's that portrait, which looks great. I actually really like this portrait too. Again, that great green. This one has a little bit more elements to it. This is different. These are green instead of that black on the other one. And then again, it does have these metal pieces here. These are flexible metal pieces that do key in whenever you attach it. So that's a little different than the other side, which looks great. Oh, more styrofoam. Jeez. Thought I got it all. Anyway, really, really nice. Really nice detail. So what I'm going to do now is I will go ahead and take this portrait off of the bust and swap it out and put it on this one, and so you can see exactly what you're going to be getting. But again, let me give you another real quick pan here. Again, incredible base on this. Just nuts. Again, this is the second prototype that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys. Red Death, of course, was first. Thanks everybody that watched. And this, of course, is the Dawnbreaker. So let me go ahead and switch out for that other portrait, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, here's that original portrait on the bust now, which looks good. Again, Just gives you a little different look, and I love the fact that you can display both of them together. I think this is one of the only ones you can do that on in the line, which I think is really quite incredible. But let me go ahead and show you again what you're going to be getting with this portrait. I really like this one. I think it's cool looking. Obviously you have more of a rage. I do feel like this one maybe tells a little bit more of a story. Again, you also have these. I'm not exactly sure if these key in somewhere. I'm not 100. I don't see a hole. I've seen some prototype images that these are just kind of out there, so that's the way I did it. They might go back behind, I'm not sure. So I might have to consult with Sang and see what he has to say. But again, look at that. Very, very cool portrait. So it gives you, similar looks, really. Again, there's no other swap outs other than the portraits. And the fact that you do get this great, this great torso bust right here, which is also very, very cool. But anyway, let me give you, again, a quick pan of the whole statue, what it looks like. Very, very cool. Of course, whenever I wrap all this up with all the different statues, I'm going to give you guys a look of what they all look together. So when we're all said and done, I will show you all of these statues. So far, again, Red Death back there, which we've already reviewed. And then, of course, we have Dawnbreaker right here. So anyway, let me go ahead and give you some measurements real quick so you have those to see if it's going to fit your collection. All right, metal fans, it's time to measure this incredible statue. Now, again, the base is quite large, so you are going to need some depth and also some width. So let's go ahead and give you some approximates here on the actual width of it. It is close to 20, I'm going to say you're going to need 22 inches worth of clearance. It is pretty darn wide. In terms of depth, let's see, from the very front, I'm going to measure it, actually I'm going to measure it from the top of this right here. This is the tongue. So this is going to be approximately, again, a little over 21 inches deep. So you are definitely going to need some space here for this. Let's go ahead and look at the height. The highest point seems to be his ear of his cowl, and that is a little over 24 inches tall. So again, it is a sizable piece, but it's really quite impressive. Let me go ahead and give you a 360 spin again really quick so you can see it. It just is very, very impressive. The base especially, like the base is crazy. I love it. It's so bold. The colors are green and it really looks great. But hopefully those measurements give you a little better idea of how much room you're going to need in your display. So there you have it. An incredible look at the Dawnbreaker again from XM Studios. Let me give you kind of a 360 spin here because again, he is absolutely insane with all of this detail and this incredible, incredible base. The base does take up a little bit of room, so obviously you're going to have to accommodate that, and hopefully the measurements helped with that. But it is a very, very cool statue. If I had to choose between this and Red Death, I would still probably choose Red Death. I think that is just an awesome statue, but this one is very, very cool, especially if you are a fan of this character, but also if you are planning on collecting the entire line in quarter scale. Now, there obviously are other choices out there in third scale, but this one is not going to take up near as much room, and it might be a little bit better of a price point depending on where you buy it from. So anyway, I think it's really awesome. Is it my favorite character of the Dark Knights Metal series? It's not. I do like other characters better, including ones that we're going to review here soon for you guys, but it's still a cool piece. It has a great pop of color, clearly, and again, if you are a Green Lantern fan or if you're a fan of Dark Knights Metal in general, I think this one definitely has a place in your collection. It does get the Batman Statue Collector seal of approval. The paint's awesome. It just is a really cool concept. The construct's awesome. The base is neat. I just think it's a really cool piece. Is it one that I'm going to end up owning in the Batcave? It's not, because I do not collect the Dark Knights Metal outside of the Batman Who Laughs, but this is still a very, very cool piece. I do want to turn it over to you guys though. What do you guys think of it? Is it one that you're going to be adding to your collection? I do want to know. And if you are a fan of this character, also let me know in the description down below. Again, it is up for pre-order right now at the link in the description down below. Thank you guys so very much. Just thank you for taking time out of your day to check out this review. I also want to thank XM Studios one more time for sending me this prototype. Again, it is an awesome looking statue, and again, it's just an honor to be able to review it for you guys here on the channel. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.